How have you felt so far? You haven't had the chance to practice in the new scheme, but how have you done mentally around it?
I mean, it was great, man. And Coach Wilcox actually made sure I was there. You know what I'm saying? Made sure I was involved, and I wanted to be there, man. It was fun, and I mean, to be honest with you, the new scheme is great. I mean, so much freedom and so much opportunity to make plays, man. I love the 3-4 defense. Not saying that the 4-3 wasn't great, man. I mean, if you're a good football player, you should be able to play in whatever conference, but I mean, whatever scheme. And the 3-4 is good, man. I love it, man. There's a lot of opportunity to show certain formations that we might not run, come out, blitz. It's just, man, it's great. And Coach Wilcox and having the guys that we have now to teach it, that's the main thing, man. Like, they're great teachers of the game. They're students of the game still. They're still learning, you know what I'm saying? But they're also they know they just know it, you know what I'm saying, man? They're just educated on the sport. And just like I said, you can ask Coach Wilcox anything about defense or offense. It's not even only defense, man, and he'd know it right off the top of his head. I mean, to have a head coach like that and that involved is just amazing.
What's it like being coached by Jerry Azzinaro?
I mean, Coach Az is the man. You know what I'm saying? He's a great guy. Just like I said, man, he's a father figure, and he's honest, man. I love it. And some of the greatest stories, man. Funny guy. He just has it all, to be honest, man. He's just one of the best football coaches I've been around, and the knowledge that he has. I mean, the things that I've learned from him in this past 6 months is just incredible, you know what I'm saying?
How do your responsibilities change now? Because you're moving from DT to DN, sometimes maybe inside. If you're in a 4-man front, how do your responsibilities change?
I mean, it's still playing in the trenches, you know what I'm saying? It's not too much crazy difference. I mean, we 2-gap, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a different type of thing, rather than just shooting gaps in 4-3s and getting to this backfield. So I mean, that's going to be a change, but I don't know, I'm excited for it, man. I love the 3-4 defense. I think it'll free me up a little bit, man. I won't get double teamed as much. My hip won't be as exposed. And I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even say I'm playing DN or DT, man. I'm going to play whatever my team needs me to play. I feel like I have the athletic ability to play outside linebacker, if you want to say it, if I could do that. But I mean, whatever Coach Wilcox wants me to do, man, I'm doing it in the benefit of the team, and I'm proud, and I'm going to take honor in that.
How does your relationship with a head coach change when it's a defensive guy as opposed to an offensive guy?
I mean, you get that cuckoo connection, you know what I'm saying? Because Coach Wilcox, man, when you're out there in the field, man, you'd be surprised at times he gets pissed. You know what I'm saying? But you love that. You feed off that, you know what I'm saying? It brings out their aggression of the defense. And I mean, for a while, the spring practices, man, the defense was playing real good, man. And I mean, we're excited, man. We're trying to follow through, continue to learn, you know what I'm saying? It was a learning process, getting the new scheme down, getting a new feel for the coaches, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be good, man. I'm excited for the fall, and I'm really excited for this team.
How tough was it for you? Because you're a high-energy, sort of a tactile guy, and you had to sit on the side, and you couldn't get in there and do anything.
Man, not playing football and being hurt is honestly the worst thing you can ever experience, to be honest, man. Not being able to be out there with your brothers and being out there competing is tough, man. And I mean, I'll say it, man. It's just some of the toughest things you ever have to be a part of, man. I mean, it sucks. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited now. I'm healthy now. I'm ready to go. But I mean, I was still engaged. So you know what I'm saying? I was actually learning the defense. I was learning everything. I was learning how players respond. I actually got a little coaching points, man. How do you talk to guys? You know what I'm saying? The little things. How you connect to guys outside of football. And I mean, I've been blessed, man. I mean, God has blessed me with a great opportunity this year. I'm healthy. I got my health, man. I'm fully ready to go. So.
Did you have to have surgery or anything, or?
Yeah, I actually did.
Okay.
I had a lower body surgery.
Okay.
I mean, it went fine. I mean, I had it down here at Curl and Joe, so I mean, it went great. Everything's good. I'm ready to go.
So you're a full go for day one.
Yes, sir. Ready to put on those pads and start clacking.
What do you think about not having 2-a-days anymore?
I mean, to be honest with you, man, I'm kind of miss 2-a-days, man. Just like I was telling one of these guys earlier, man. I mean, I'm a blue collar guy, so you know, man, it kind of brings out that hard work ethic. You got to really push through stuff. But to be honest with you, man, I think the NCAA did a great thing by letting players rest. I mean, getting that extra day of rest is going to probably prevent many injuries, you know what I'm saying? And you get to get away from football a little bit, man. Go to church on Sunday, man. Praise the Lord, and just give thanks to everything He's giving you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's big, man, to just get away from football for a day, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to be beneficial, man. I think the NCAA actually did a great thing with that. But I mean, 2-a-days always be in my heart, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little old school too. And just like I said, man, I love that hard work. And it shows the true character of a person, you know what I'm saying?
When's the first time you realized, okay, this Wilcox guy, I'm going to like him?
You know what? Wilcox came in the first week and sat down with us when we were at dinner. And once I started talking to him and hearing his voice and the way he was, man, I was like, man, this guy is dope. Like, I'd hang out with this guy on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? Besides everything, the coaching points and all the other stuff, man. And the way he's able to just, like, I just say, man, Coach Wilcox has so many characteristics that just makes him a great football coach. You know what I'm saying? Like at 1 minute, man, he could be talking with you about life and how your family's going. And the next minute, he could be talking to you about this scheme and this new thing we got going on. And it's just amazing, man. And the guy's just a well-rounded person.
When you're talking about being the student of the game and you had the opportunity, an unfortunate opportunity to be injured, how do you feel your methods from what you learned last year will help you improve even more so this year?
I mean, I think I actually really learned to talk to guys a lot more and explain it a little more, man. And I mean, when you got guys like Coach Azzinaro, man, he could spend as long as 15, 20 minutes on one play. I mean, showing you the little things that you didn't even show, man, like showing the formations, what kind of calls, what plays you need to look for. And that's the big thing, too, man. With young guys, they don't realize, man, like a lot of young guys, especially freshmen and sophomores, man, they go out there and if it's 3rd and 10, they're in a run stance, you know what I'm saying, man? It's like you want to get to the passer on certain things like that, man. It's the little things that really make your team great, man. And they have the ability to teach those. All our coaches have the ability to teach those in a good manner, man. And it's paying off. You can see it in the spring practice when we were playing at a fast tempo, and it was just good.